Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning, whatever time you're watching this. We are done with the second day of group stage games, so that's match day 2, which for 8 teams means that they're done. There's nothing they can do to get them into the knockout stages. 6 teams have already booked their place in the knockout stages, which is good for them. But for the 8 who are gone, it sucks to be them, and unfortunately they still have to play a game, despite already not having anything to play for. So we started out the day with England versus Panama. I woke up basically at halftime of this game, and England were already winning 5-0 against Panama. They absolutely dismantled them, destroyed them, obliterated them, colonized them, if you will, just to put in a little bit of historical context and reference. The English actually never colonized Panama, but they might as well have with this result ending with a score of 6-1. Panama did get their one and only goal so far of the tournament, so that's good for the Panamanians. They can celebrate one goal, and the goal scorer, Philippe Beloy, will never have to pay for any sort of drinks, beer, or literally anything, I'm pretty sure, in Panama the rest of his life, which is good for him and his family. So, yes, England look very, very satisfying, or very, 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 very skilled and good at this tournament, especially when you look at how Belgium only put 3 past Panama. You wonder what's going to happen when England and Belgium play in the next, the final game of the group stage, which will determine who's first and who's second, which is what a lot of these matches in some of these groups are for. Next up was Japan-Senegal. Both of them had 3 points, so it was to determine who would, could possibly be on top of the group, and it ended up a draw 2-2. Japan fighting to get back and tie it twice, so they went down 1-0, then 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. So props to Japan for doing that. I think this Japanese side is actually pretty solid. So in the past, they've kind of, or at least in 2014, they kind of faded out in the group stage, but it looks like they might have something here. They're not completely in it yet, but definitely with 4 points, and Senegal as well with 4 points. There are, at least one of them is going to get through. It's just a matter of who is it going to be, and that really comes down to the final match. Hopefully, the team that plays Poland hopefully whichever team that plays Poland will probably want to be playing Poland at time, because it's either Japan or Senegal. I'll have to take a look, because Poland lost to Colombia 3-0 today, kind of funnily, because of this book that I'm reading that jokingly has a reference to how Poland goes about playing their major championships. They start, first group stage, everything's possible. Second group stage game, they have to win, and inevitably they lose. And the third group stage game is just a matter of a formality of playing through the game. And it looks like Poland is fulfilling that destiny, that predetermined destiny, this World Cup as well. So, but Colombia, they're back in it, which is, I guess, good for them. They, depending on, their confidence and how they play, I think, oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so Colombia are playing Senegal, Japan play Poland, so it could be very good for the Japanese to be playing the team that are out of it. Colombia did lose to Japan, but they had 10 men, so, if Colombia have, all of their guys, who knows what will happen against Senegal. But honestly, Japan and Senegal only need to Senegal, if they draw to Colombia, then they'll be in it, and so will Japan, regardless of the results, maybe. I guess Japan, if they had lost big, it would be bad, but I find it hard. This Poland team apparently is, and from what they're apparently very stagnant, really not doing much, so we'll see what happens there. Let's just take a quick look at the match day for tomorrow. We're going to start off the day at 9 with a game that doesn't matter between Saudi Arabia and Egypt. However, because of the group stage format, they play each group's games at the same time, so there's no advantage either way. So at the same time, you'll have Russia playing Uruguay, and that's going to be the match that you're going to want to watch because it will determine who goes first, who plays the weaker side, or who plays the team that finished second in Group B. And then at 1 is probably going to be that set of games that's going to be a lot more compelling to watch because we've got Iran and Portugal, and then Spain and Morocco. And looking at the group stage standings, so Group A is all done. We're just determining who's first, who's second. But Group B, Morocco, I believe, is out of it. They are, yes, indeed, out of the tournament, but Iran are still in the tournament. So if Iran managed to beat their opponent, who are Portugal, then they will advance, and Portugal won't advance despite Cristiano Ronaldo and his efforts. However, if Iran draw with Portugal and Spain lose to Morocco, then you could have Portugal and Iran advancing, which would be quite a shock as well for the Spanish. But Spain and Portugal are the favorites, so we'll see what happens there. But Iran and Morocco are playing some pretty good football, so we shall see what happens there. So all of these group stages, they're now coming a little bit quicker. Looks like 4 games a day, doing 2 groups at a time to finish out in 4 days. So by Thursday, we will be done with the group stages. We'll have, looks like, a day of rest for games, and then we'll be moving straight into the round of 16 single elimination games. So it's going to be epic. We're getting to that time of the tournament, down to the business end. And certainly for some of these matches and days, it's going to be crunch time, now or never, and we're going to have a lot of decisions and a lot of deciding games that happen, especially Tuesday with match day Group D, and then Group F as well. We'll see something big happening there. Group E has a similar situation to Group B. So E and B are similar, and then Group H, as we've already determined, is between 3 teams. Poland are out, and then Group G is ultimately England and Belgium, and who is going to take first and second. So that's the situation. Take a look at the standings if you will, but tomorrow is deciding day for at least Group B, so we shall see. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you tomorrow.